You know, coaching a team during a pandemic is probably the greatest challenge of the year. Um, and, you know, within that, my assignment stays the same, which is to help every player become the best man and player they can be, and then collectively for them to be the best group they can be. So pandemic or no pandemic, that doesn't change that. You know, adversity can be your friend when you're putting together teams. And I'm excited about putting a Seattle U team on the court that our community, our professors, our alumni can be super proud of, because they are some absolutely outstanding young men. For this point in the season, what's really unique for me is to be this confident in some freshmen. Riley, Aaron, and Rip in particular, very, very improved. I think because we didn't have seniors 2 years ago, and then we had so many last year, that it was kind of on hold, kind of their blossoming into being leaders. And, you know, having followed Mattia and Morgan in particular, you know, Terrell as a competitor, they've had some great examples of how to lead, and so they're really blossoming into that. And then, you know, just such a unique equation with the three San Francisco City guys, you know, because, you know, you can have times on the court where three of the five guys, this isn't their first time playing together. And then Angelo, Jared, Duran, all extremely talented, but new to the whole thing. And so you look at those different groups of three, the three transfers, the three freshmen, those three returning players, and Rip, Riley, and Aaron. You know, it's going to be neat, but it's going to be not a team of superstars, but a team of the sum of the parts is more productive, and balanced scoring. I think by the end of the year you'll have seen 7 or 8 different players lead us in scoring on individual nights. And so that balance and that depth. I like having 5 guys on the court who can shoot the ball, and so 12 of those 14 guys are accomplished 3-point shooters and capable. And so we'll play a lot of times in the first couple of years. We would be playing 3 or 4 shooters on the court, and so we're going to be able to do some unique things that way, while still going back to some of the things that have brought us success. One of the things that I think is a key to success for any individual, any field, and something you try to do as a coach, something you try to teach your players, something certainly I try to teach my children, is to control what you can control. And so when you do get at practice, between the lines, you know, the players get to take their masks off, and you get to just dive into basketball, then you're getting to kind of work on the stuff that you really can't control. And I think that's something that is good for the soul, good for the heart. I mean, we even had, the first time we had officials at a scrimmage, they're just like, it's just so fun to officiate a game, which is something I could never understand, but because they're getting to do something that they love. And so when you get between those lines, it becomes something, I think, that you're just overwhelmed with gratefulness, joy. And I think that is something we've been able to capture with this group. It's just the enjoyment of getting to play basketball. I mean, at the beginning of this whole thing, when these guys were 8, 9 years old and playing basketball, and then getting into their teenage years and choosing to specialize in it, the reason they did it is, hey, why do you play basketball? Because it's fun. And so I think it also, on the real positive side, has helped us identify that.